It's a cloudy day here in the Rocky Mountains, but we've got baseball from Coors Field in Denver. It's the home opener of this new season between the Cleveland Indians and the Colorado Rockies. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. So here's Francisco Lindor now. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Cleveland, shortstop Francisco Lindor.
Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Over the bleachers and onto the concourse. A home run.
Batting second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. DJ LeMahieu is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it, and that's the second out of the inning. Now at the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. First pitch on its way. Ball chopped foul right at home plate, and it's 0-1. Hit out towards second. And that's through for a hit. So stepping in, Roberto Perez, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. He's ready now. The pitch. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball one. Runner goes for second. Line drive to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play. Standing in, Eduardo Nunez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, Eduardo
Swing and a liner. Herald this Indians ball club as they begin play here this afternoon. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, Matt, they're going through a little bit of a skid right now. Not playing real well, but you kind of expect that. But you look for something to ignite them, to pull it out of it, win a game, and just really, this is when you really have to think about one game at a time to pull you out of it.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Eduardo Nunez is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And that's a fair ball. So digging in now, Nolan Arenado, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. Throw over to third here. So now 2 men in scoring position. Here's the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down. Working for the punch out and the offering. Lined hard down the line and right. But just fouls as he just misses extra bases. Ready to deliver the 1-2. And that misses 2-2. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So striding in, Carlos Gonzalez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Geyer on the move. He makes the play. A great catch on. So striding forward now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest. This is pulled into right, and this inning starts with a solid base hit. So a productive start to the inning for the Tribe as their leadoff hitter is aboard.
Batting 7.
Edwin Encarnacion now, hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And the runner back. A runner at first with no outs here. A high fastball is in there. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
And a dive, but he's back in there. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Standing in, Brandon Geyer. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Dahl racing back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. And the run will score all the way from first. So striding in, Yonder Alonso. And the average isn't pretty. Down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gonzalez going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's a 3-0 game. Ready for another chance? Francisco Lindor. Second at bat for him, and remember, he led off the ball game with that home run to get this offense going. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And the run is in to score from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game. And he is in there with a 1-out triple.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Ramirez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it's certainly coming to the plate now, Jason Kipnis. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Line drive to left. Brantley is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the 1st out. Here's Mark Reynolds. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike 3s and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets. I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The shortstop.
At the plate, Trevor Story. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. And he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
And a ball diving into the dirt, a swing and a miss.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
And Alonso will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third.
Right fielder, number 8.
Pulled toward
Lonnie
right center field.
Chisenhall.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Roberto Perez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. Throw won't get him. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 1-1. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Striding in once again, Edwin Encarnacion. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Carlos Estevez is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Brandon Geyer. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Arenado has it. Kipnis on to first. Not in time, as the umpire was right there to make the call. Here's Yonder Alonso. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. To first. He's got it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Ready now, Eduardo Nunez. And they are squarely into chip away mode. Looking at a 6-0 deficit already in this one. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Chisenhall has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, David Dahl. He reached on a single in his first try. This is line to left. Brantley is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Now batting.
At the plate, Charlie Blackmon. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And Brantley will make the catch, and that ends. Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. There to make the catch is Arenado for the first out. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Jose Ramirez. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Lifted the other way out to left center. Ball's in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Now to the plate, Nolan Arenado. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Number 28.
First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
And a rather easy first out. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Brantley is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And as the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, he got him to chase a fastball right there off the plate. He's such a good hitter. You don't see him chase out of the zone very often. That just tells me the pitcher's got pretty good stuff.
Swing and a little blooper to center. LeMahieu ranging into the outfield, and the inning is over. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. A fastball that just misses inside. 2-1. Here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball. Nunez is after it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Now at the plate, Roberto Perez. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw gets him. 2 down. Here's Michael Brantley. Couple of singles to his credit thus far. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike one. And he misses with it. 1-1. 6 runs, 10 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here. Edwin Encarnacion now. A hit in 2 tries so far. Swing and a line drive to left. And this is hauled in on the run as he takes quite a tumble but hangs on. Settling in now, Mark Reynolds. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Hit the other way out toward right field. Chisenhall giving chase. He's there and records the first out. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. A base hit in his first trip. Grounded to first. Alonso is there. The tag, and he is out. In is the catcher Jonathan Lucroy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And they'll try and get him out in front to start the at-bat, but this misses off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gap. Striding in once again, Brandon Guyer. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Brandon Guyer goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Yonder Alonso stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Squared that one up just a little late. 0-2. Here it is. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Francisco Lindor. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he just misses with a curveball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
In there, a base hit. Digging in once again, DJ LeMahieu. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. A dive, but he's back. Another look to first, and he'll dive back in safely. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Grounded to third. Arenado's got it. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. stepping in and ready for another shot. Eduardo Nunez. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. Hit high in the air down the right field line. And that'll get down for a base hit. The relay. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. Ready for another chance? David Dahl. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. He's set and the pitch. Hit back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First offering on its way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Here's Nolan Arenado. They'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground ball. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. 1-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is ready once again. Jose Ramirez. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Swinging a looper to left. Nunez moving in. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away.
The right fielder, number 8.
Stepping up to the plate, Ronnie Chisenhall. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his 2nd double of the ball game. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. Ready for another shot now. Roberto Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the runner from second will stay put at third. So they're runners at the corners now with 1 away.
The fielder number 23, Michael Brantley.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Number 60.
Drilled to the right side. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Designated hitter.
First pitch on its way. Edwin Encarnacion comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. And here's a slider that runs inside that time, and that'll keep him from diving out over the plate.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you can do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Gonzalez is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. At the plate, Brandon Guyer. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. Line to the right side. But a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field. Here's Carlos Gonzalez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. Line toward right center. And Chisenhall calls for it and takes it for the first out. And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball here. 0-1. And oh, look out as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
Now here it comes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
First baseman, number 12.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Reynolds.
Fly ball out to right field. Moving under it, Chisenhall makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Now at the plate, Yonder Alonso. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Nunez moves over. He's got it 1 away. So here's Francisco Lindor now. Last time through was a base hit. Swing and a miss on a pitch below the knees. 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a miss at one that almost hit him. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a fly ball now lifted in the air out to right. And Gonzalez will put this one away for out number 2. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Here's the 1-1. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And that misses for ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is fought off foul over to the right side. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1, here it comes. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Tied him up there as this is softly hit down the line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Digging in and looking for more, Eduardo Nunez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that's taken in by Chisenhall, and there are 2 gone now. And he's safe. Now at the plate, David Dahl. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Fly ball out toward left center field. And this hops over the wall out there for a ground rule double, and maybe a tough break as that'll freeze the runner.
Designated hitter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit. In to score the runner from third. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 7-3 ball game.
The batter, number 28.
Here's Nolan Arenado. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a called strike down in the zone. 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Now at the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0. Bauer pauses. Here it is on 1-0. And he lays off here as well. It's 2-0 now to the Colorado right fielder. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 2-1 to Gonzalez. On a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there. And it's 2-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. And this ball hit well by Gonzalez out to deep right field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is... Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Gonzalez is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
The right fielder, number
Standing
8.
in, Ronnie Chisenhall. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here's a slider to start things out, but it misses by a few inches or so. It's ball 1. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swing and a line drive, but a quick glove at third, and there are 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Roberto Perez. He comes in with a couple of hits, including a triple in 4 at-bats. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And, oh, look out as he has to hop out of the way of the fastball there. The pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Dahl. He can't get to it. This one's down. Here's Michael Brantley. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles.
Michael Brantley.
Has a look, now the pitch. Hit out toward second. Taken in by Kipnis. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Digging in now, Jason Kipnis. No hits in 3 tries so far. Hyunjin Ryu, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
For Cleveland, number 99.
Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Now that's what a slider's supposed to look like. Great execution. Starts off the plate and makes him reach.
Hit well on the ground to first. Alonso is there, and he is out on the tag. Here's Mark Reynolds. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Stephen Piscotty will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort. A late swing at a slider for a strike. 1 out, nobody on. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And another foul ball. Ready with another 2-2. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. Piscotty takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And the ball's waiting for him, and he's out at the plate as he pretty much just ran out of gas out there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Indians have finally found their way back into the win column as this ball game is over. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, he might be a little disappointed that he didn't complete the cycle, especially since he got 2 of the hardest ones out of the way. No double this time, but all in all, still a great offensive performance.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 7 runs on 16 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Rockies, 3 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 13 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon, 50,445. The Rockies thank you for joining us here today. And as you exit Coors Field, we remind you to please drive home safely.